Nose.
Nose.
What is right in front of your nose?
I was laughing so hard, milk was coming out of my nose.
It get all up in your head and in your nose.
It's all Joey's fault because he left his nose open.
Whatever the reason for Aaron's sudden energy and inspiration,
it appears there's a bit of blood on his wristband from his nose.
鼻子、嗅到、闻。
Not.
Not.
Believe it or not, Jason, the world does not revolve around your dick.
I love you, not your money or your car or your house or your skills in bed.
No, I'm not having sex with you.
That successful businessman in Washington shit's not working too well for us right now.
You are not supposed to give people advice.
不。
Notable.
Notable.
His political career was especially notable for his tough war on drugs when he and city police launched
in which field, of course, Thunderball was a notable success.
So everything they sent us up here with is flame retardant, with the notable exception of
some notable thaws.
22 has been at the U seminar for quite some time and has had such notable mentors as Gandhi, Abraham Lincoln, and Mother Teresa.
著名人士，值得注意的。
Notably.
Notably.
Most notably, either of the two crosses of stereo have been used by even the unordained to bless and sanctify all commonly occurring waters.
Notably rich and powerful can't win over an audience unless notably rich and powerful sees the error of his ways in the final reel. Notably rich and powerful.
Notably urban pacification and riot control.
Well, for one thing, it violates the zoning restrictions set forth in the National Historical Preservation Act of 1966, most notably Clause 4.
显著的。
Note.
Note.
And on that note, I have a ton of sushi to eat.
Mike had this crazy idea that maybe if he left this note out there, he could stop them getting a book.
Now, on a pleasanter note, my son, he just got accepted to Brown.
So I left a note saying I'd gone to Europe for 4 weeks with my best friend, Lucy, to get some culture.
Your father left you this note.
笔记、记录。
Notebook.
Notebook.
Give me back my notebook.
It's notebook.
In my notebook, I wrote a letter. Is this my old notebook?
This notebook is retarded.
笔记本。
Nothing.
Nothing.
I mean, for a long time, nothing.
See how the people are all free and the water just comes down from the sky and it don't cost nothing.
There's nothing in this whole closet that'll fit a size 6, I can guarantee you.
You got my baby girl's hopes up for nothing.
You know, ever since everyone got those damn radio setups, Eugene, this one's been doing nothing but talking.
无，毫不，什么也没有。
Notice.
Notice.
He doesn't even notice I'm alive. He called all the people in Monica's phone book, and these are the only ones that could show up on 24 hours notice.
Suppose you were too busy kicking Debbie out to notice.
There's your eviction notice.
注意。
Noticeable.
Noticeable.
And it's really noticeable towards the end of the day.
He's noticeable.
It's noticeable when you go out of your way to demonstrate that you have no interest in me.
Not that you're not noticeable, I just, it was just,
With Final Cut's only days away, South Philly's Vince Papale saw a noticeable drop in playing time as the Eagles...
显而易见的。
Notify.
Notify.
Authorities warn that Cole has a history of violence and advise anyone spotting him to notify authorities at once.
Did you notify the Coast Guard about this?
No. Head Florence Sparrow notify Sloan.
I'm sorry, was I supposed to notify someone?
Notify every marshal, deputy, and possum skin and lowlife in the goddamn territory.
通知。
Notion.
Notion.
And there was a certain bent appeal in the notion of running a savage burn on one Las Vegas hotel, and then just wheeling across town and checking into another.
The notion of transwarp beaming is like trying to hit a bullet with a smaller bullet whilst wearing a blindfold, riding a horse.
Yeah, the erroneous notion that a different time period is better than the one one's living in. You know, it's
Ladies, just go where the notion strikes you.
You might call that notion ironic. But trust me.
概念。
Notoriety.
Notoriety.
I could use Malkovich's existing notoriety to launch my own puppeteering career.
Once you get a bit of notoriety, James,
people watch you.
You've achieved a certain notoriety.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, one of the real compensations of achieving a certain notoriety, if only as a rugby player.
You know the funny thing about notoriety?
恶名
Notorious.
Notorious.
Evidently, the notorious gangster became locked in his car and ate himself.
His father's notorious signature move.
It's perhaps the most notorious police brutality case in recent memory.
Seven Oaks is notorious for its BO.
This man is a notorious thumper.
声名狼藉的
Notwithstanding.
Notwithstanding.
Benny's predisposition to hypertense Irish monologuists notwithstanding.
First, notwithstanding, I don't know if I could do this much longer. Progressive lawyering.
Quite a find today. The loss of 2 officers notwithstanding.
The man is, notwithstanding, of good credit.
This unexpected guest notwithstanding.
虽然尽管
Noun.
Noun.
Gun, noun, portable firearm.
He implies possessive pronouns and uses vague noun modifiers.
I would suggest that if we're going to recycle it, that we replace the noun.
It's a word that can function by itself as a noun, which refers to something else in the discourse.
Oh, actually, it's a noun, but it's not spelled right.
名词
Nourish.
Nourish.
A world that our beloved comrade gave his life to protect and nourish.
Bless this food and may it nourish our bodies.
Breast nourish our young until the age where we can go out and hunt for them.
Ever since night of great banquet, he has shut himself away in palace, turning from all who would speak to him, unwilling to sleep or to nourish himself.
India has many men with too much wealth, and it's their privilege to nourish the effort of the few who can.
滋养
Novel.
Novel.
Have you even read her novel?
I guess David at least gets to write his novel, in a way.
I'm such a sucker for the classic American novel.
This idea of you finishing your father's novel.
What an absolutely novel idea.
小说新奇的
Novelist.
Novelist.
I spend all day making dinner and wiping both you and your son's pee off the toilet seat while you talk to your fellow novelist.
It's about talking to women, and I know how to do that because I observe, because I am a novelist.
Police continue to describe barely coherent witnesses, all reporting having read horror novelist Sutter Kane's.
You're a novelist?
You're married to the novelist, Ray Armstrong.
小说家
Novelty.
Novelty.
And so Laurie was admitted as an equal into our society, and we March girls could enjoy the daily novelty of having a real brother of our very own.
Should be something unusual, some kind of a novelty that.
Well, tell me, Brainstorm, what do you think would be a novelty up here in Vermont?
Strictly as a novelty, you understand?
The ratings for the Thursday and Friday shows were both 14, but Monday's rating dropped a point, clearly suggesting the novelty was wearing off.
We still need to get a novelty act to bring in the young folk.
新奇
November.
November.
Jenny's tits are the exact same size as Miss November's.
Police are questioning Leon Shermer, a 26-year-old admitted homosexual who claims to have been married to one of the bank robbers in a ceremony last November.
We used to go ice fishing every November.
When Noah's father died in November, the house was all he had.
Who do we have slated for live entertainment in November?
11月
Novice.
Novice.
What better excuse can we give them but that one of our order, albeit a novice, publicly insults one of them?
Hard to read, the wispy novice.
I've prepared a number of topics that should appeal to both the advanced and novice conversationalist.
The novice.
This is my young novice, Adge of Milk.
新手
Now.
Now.
Laura's working with me now.
Now, some of the girls like to come here to rest up after the operation.
Now tell me something.
See, now my other girls, see, they can't handle that.
We gotta run after it now.
现在的由于
Nowadays.
Nowadays.
It's so hard to rent one nowadays.
Nowadays, it's all these
giant sunglasses.
Nowadays, young people, they don't know who Jimmy Hoffa was.
What the hell's the point of painting something real when you can just take a picture nowadays? Don't you agree?
You know what? Nowadays, other celebrity sex tapes just seem derivative.
现在时下
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
I'm just upset that I'm getting nowhere with Joshua.
I'm supposed to be meeting Devin, but he's nowhere to be seen.
If I'm getting anything out of being stuck in the middle of nowhere.
That was before my husband moved me here to East Nowhere.
Why would you possibly want to leave all this glamour for a hike into the middle of nowhere?
无处
Nuclear.
Nuclear.
In which a lower echelon commander may order nuclear retaliation after a sneak attack if the normal chain of command has been disrupted.
John thinks, unless he can do something about it, that there's going to be nuclear war.
That's a 5-megaton nuclear device.
The Tromaville Institute of Technology on the premises and inside of the twin-towered nuclear facility.
With climate change, rising extremism, potential nuclear war.
核子的
Nucleus.
Nucleus.
Further away from the nucleus and produces a higher, yes.
Here's what appears to be a nucleus. Cytoplasm.
Mr. President, I would not rule out the chance to preserve a nucleus of human specimens.
The orbitals, which are areas in space around the nucleus, the ones that are closer to the nucleus, those are low energy.
We then implant the nucleus of the donor cell, which could be taken from a blood sample or even a skin scraping.
核心
Nuisance.
Nuisance.
Bruce, things are bloody difficult for me at the moment with this murder case nuisance.
I don't want to be a burden or a nuisance.
I find the moment that a woman makes friends with me, she becomes jealous, exacting, suspicious, and a damn nuisance.
In other words, you have no experience whatsoever, but because you've made a nuisance of yourself, demanding a chance.
You're making a nuisance of yourself.
讨厌的东西
Number.
Number.
A VIN number.
I don't actually have a boyfriend, but
Can I have your number?
Not staple a photo of her tits to a pole with her phone number beneath it like your wife told her to.
Number 3 is Cool, the guardian angel.
So, do you have his address, phone number?
数计算
Numerous.
Numerous.
Which we have numerous examples.
For the results of his numerous X-rays.
I think it was because of all my numerous relations.
Numerous, in fact, for years.
The infamous Hydra agent linked to numerous acts of terrorism and political assassinations.
很多的
Nurse.
Nurse.
How to nurse you through the damage you did to you last time.
If you need me, I'll be in the nurse's office with a migraine, Googling Justin Trudeau shirtless.
It's all very impersonal, and you know there's always a nurse present.
Where'd you get the money for a night nurse?
You said you were a nurse, right?
No.
护士看护喂奶
Nursery.
Nursery.
All right, well, if you ladies will excuse me, I've got a nursery that's not going to paint itself.
It's going to be a nursery.
So, you're both going to nursery school, and you'll both have on the exact same outfit, but you can't ever be in the same room at the same time.
The nursery in our day. You got it all planned out, nursery painted, always on your way to prenatal yoga.
托儿所
Nurture.
Nurture.
As you all know, I regard the arts as absolutely central to our policy of reform through nurture.
But you can't nurture rage.
First, it was ordained for the procreation of children to be brought up in the fear and nurture of the Lord and to the praise of his holy name.
We educate, we nurture, we feed, and we lobby. We're here to nurture, to make things rise up and grow, strong and thick.
养育
Nut.
Nut.
11 years he hasn't busted a nut, right?
I need fucking Tony B up there like I need a third nut.
Yeah? You drive me 2.5 hours saying you need to show me something, and you take me to a fucking nut house.
Maybe a bunny with one nut.
Some nut tried to run me over.
坚果
Nutrient.
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 nutrient now available in the cafeteria for staff members from sectors 1 through 6.
The isotope triggered our nutrient into a nightmare.
Photon milk acts as both a nutrient supply and a liquid conductor.
They say we're feeding the nutrient lines.
Yeah, nutrient film technique.
营养的营养物
Nutrition.
Nutrition.
Depending upon underlying medical conditions, socioeconomic factors, nutrition.
Seeing as how the potato was the only source of nutrition in Ireland for 300 years, and half the population, including my ancestors, died in the Great Famine.
They won't give me a hard time about, nutrition and fat content and all that.
There are these weird nutrition bars my mom uses to lose weight.
I read that it takes all of the nutrition out of our food.
营养
Nutritional.
Nutritional.
8 ounces satisfy all daily nutritional requirements.
I must note down your nutritional intake.
It has no nutritional value, but consistency is not really a human trait.
Orange juice has nutritional value.
0 nutritional value.
营养的
Nutritious.
Nutritious.
And as soon as you've prepared a nutritious yet savory meal that I'm about to eat, you can listen to whatever you like.
Lord Jesus, please bless this food and make it nutritious to our bodies.
The cornerstone of any nutritious breakfast.
They'll only eat good, nutritious food with me.
Well, Brian, this is a very nutritious lunch.
滋养的
Nylon.
Nylon.
Fuck the Bensonhurst Italians with their pomaded hair, their nylon warm-up suits, their St. Anthony medallions.
Get Les Ballons sardines and, just try to find nylon stockings.
She's Dennis Nylon.
Took a lot of strong nylon cord to get her away from him because she was a fighter as well as being a Georgia peach.
Well, this is like, imported Italian nylon.
尼龙
Oak.
He's waiting for you by the big oak.
Oh boy, orphan in an oak cart.
Oh, but it's a one-way, so you should just go around via Oak, and Cheryl's house should just be right there.
The big oak tree at the north end.
We are, gentlemen, the oak room.
橡树橡木制的
Obedient.
Obedient.
And all he demanded in return was your silent, obedient consent.
I expect my little friends to be obedient, Johnny. Poor Larry, obedient as ever.
She just kept going, and which is weird because usually she's very obedient.
We must be obedient and kind towards other members of our family.
服从的
Obey.
Obey.
He's gonna want to obey the law.
I command you to obey me.
If you do not obey me, we will have an argument which I will win.
It's like he wants me, and I have to obey.
You have 10 seconds to obey my command.
服从
Object.
Object.
An inanimate object is no matter.
He's just gonna skip right over that whole if anyone should object part, so. Okay.
Money's no object, as you probably know.
My husband was abducted by an unidentified flying object.
Would anyone object if I tossed the salad?
物体反对提出来反对
Objectify.
Objectify.
Because I refuse to objectify a child.
Don't objectify him!
Guys, please don't objectify the men in this office, okay?
Like, really objectify her.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You objectify women more than anyone.
使客观化
Objection.
Objection.
My lord, I have the most serious objection to this witness being summoned by the prosecution.
Objection, Your Honor. Your Honor, I pre-marked this defense exhibit A. Objection.
意义
Objective.
Objective.
And you don't always need to have an objective.
It's clear you can't be objective.
And how artfully has the objective of the poem been rendered? And two...
Our objective is Target Q pledges.
What's our objective?
目的客观的
Obligation.
Obligation.
It's like he thinks being in a band gives him an obligation to flake.
It's not much fun when you make me feel like it's an obligation.
No obligation! Yeah, and I have done everything I possibly can to fulfill that obligation.
You're under no obligation.
义务
Oblige.
Oblige.
Anything to oblige, Sarge?
As soon as I contact my lawyer, we'll be more than happy to oblige.
Counter move. But what makes you think that M, the head of British intelligence, will oblige you by falling in with your plan?
For the simple reason that this is so obviously a trap.
You will oblige if I have to.
I'm only too willing to oblige.
强制申会
Obscene.
Obscene.
Expensive footwear and obscene music.
I was a tuner for the motorball games, and I had made a machine body for him of obscene strength.
This is obscene.
We're going to be spending an obscene amount of money in here.
You didn't find it obscene?
What?
淫秽的
Obscure.
Obscure.
But the leaves are so thick, they obscure our satellite views.
It's so obscure yet so simple.
That's pretty fucking obscure.
The reference here is very obscure.
You come into a bar, you read some obscure passage, and then pretend you pawn it off as your own idea just to impress some girls.
模糊的使变暗
Obscurity.
Obscurity.
Let him go home to obscurity.
Worse, we're not on either list and we fade into obscurity.
We toil in unrewarded obscurity.
You brought this obscurus into the city of New York in the hope of causing mass disruption, breaking the statute of secrecy, and revealing the magical world.
You understand we are tied down to a language which makes up in obscurity what it lacks in style.
阴暗